Hi, this is Robert Bornstein with Robert's Tropical Paradise Garden, and today we're going to go over the wonderful world of bonsai. Now, I have a few bonsais here I've grown for many, many years. This one's about maybe 15 years old, and in the summer they take care of themselves. They need very little care or water or whatever. But this time of the year in the fall, I really have to nurture them and make sure they don't dry out. Now this particular one, the rains have kind of washed away a lot of the soil. Come a little closer so you can see the soil is washed away over here. So I'm going to add a little soil to that right now. You want to keep some of the roots showing because that gives the plant the character. But you want it to be stable within the pot. Now this is actually wired down. This bonsai is wired into the pot. I'll show you when I'm done replanting. This little rock is for decoration. There we go. And this little Buddha here is for decoration. But there we go. That way this will be a little more stable in the pot and it gets a little top dressing. See, now if you see the bottom of the pot, here it's wired in. That keeps it from totally falling out. Now, that's the first one I wanted to show you. I'm going to put that over here. The next one I want to show you is this one. This is one I also started many years ago. It's a Green Island ficus, and it dried out a little, and unfortunately it defoliated. What's nice about this, I like the taper and again all of those roots, but we're going to fill this one in with more soil as well. And I'm going to have to hand water these in at least once a week over the winter months. Can't rely on the rain. But again, we don't want to cover up too much of the roots because that's what shows its character, its age. And this is your typical formation of the bonsai with 3 branches, one facing that way, one this way, and one that way, forming kind of like a triangle. Okay, so that one's done. The next one we're going to go over is this big old ficus. This one is very, very old. This one's about 18 years old, and I've got to do some trimming as well and add more soil. All my bonsais are a little neglected. They're screaming for attention, so. And I can't believe I've never done a bonsai video, so it's perfect timing to show you my little collection and to give them the nurturing they need so they'll survive this winter. These are all tropical bonsais which do well in this climate, subtropical climate. This is your old Ficus benjamina. Okay, that looks good. It's all ready. Almost. Now up north you can use a different soil type that drains quicker, but down here because of our climate we use one with a little more peat that does well with the tropicals. The next one I want to show is, this is a reject somebody gave me and I'm trying to fix it up. I like this because it's growing in this big old limestone rock. But what we really need to do is cut the top off and get it get some shape to it. You always want to trim it so that you don't see the trim. You don't see a stub. And there's some dead branches here I want to prune off as well. doesn't have a traditional shape that I want it to have, but after pruning it more, hopefully I'll be able to get something better out of it, because now it's just looks terrible as far as I'm concerned. But we'll see what I can do. At least it's cleaned up a little for now. I want to get more branching. I'm going to actually take this whole thing off later, but that's it for now. Now here, this is one of the few bonsais I ever bought. This one I just got last week at a garage sale, and why I like it, it's a yucca, and I like this character down here. He said he's had it 8 years. I'm just gonna trim off these dead leaves and repot it, see if I can bring some life to it. I like the character though of it, and I like that it's a yucca because those are hard to kill. What I'm gonna do for this one, I'm gonna actually take it out of the pot and add some soil to the bottom. This one, see, this is your traditional bonsai pot with the 2 holes. Normally they're wired in. This one wasn't wired in. I'm going to add a little soil to the bottom. So we're going to add about a ½ inch of soil to the bottom of the pot. Not too much. Then we're going to put this back. I'm going to put the nice side facing you. And we're going to add a little soil to the top as well. Then we're going to put in a little ornamentation back, and we're going to do some more trimming. Trim the dead leaves, and before you know it, it's looking a lot better than it did before. Well, that was a quick overview of principles and practices of bonsai. So thank you so much for coming to Robert's Tropical Paradise Garden. Follow me on the blog by the same name. I have other videos. Follow me on Pinterest, Google+, and my Examiner articles on Examiner.com. I'm the Miami Garden Reporter. Thanks again for coming by. See you again soon.